Hello, I am Bean, and welcome back to my collector's world. There's a few things that I want to do today. First of all, we're in a bit of a die away with resources. We're wearing this armor that we found, and it could be better. So I think we need to go mining and just collecting some general resources. The second thing I want to do is this base is looking dreadful, but I got some good plans for it. And lastly, I want to start the collection. I want to start collecting something since it's a collector's world, and because last episode was mostly about setting up, we didn't get a chance to start the collection. So, well, first things first, let's gather some resources. Let's get to it. Okay, we're back from our little jolly mining, and there's some really cool caves around here. So we ended up going in a cave sort of just over that lake there, and I think you saw me kill a squid on the way back. But I poked my head in some caves over there, which I didn't record, and I lit up a few ways, but I didn't go too deep. But I'll show you that another time because it's really, really spectacular over there. I might want to sort of make a build around that sort of area at some point. So what did we get? I've got some copper cooking up here and some iron cooking up here. A bit more iron in my inventory here. So they're copper blocks, so each one of these is 9 copper pieces, but I've just compressed it down for storage, but it looks quite cool on its own. Maybe we can use that in a build at some point. I don't know. It's got quite a nice texture to it. Bit of redstone, bit of lapis, bit of coal. I've topped up these with coal as well. A bunch of blocks. So I've got some dripstone blocks as well. I don't know what we're going to use them for. They're an okay looking block. Not amazing. Plenty of wood and some bits and bobs. Yeah, the ink sacs there. Come across a glow squid as well in an underwater cavern. So that's all good. So I kind of, before we go out collecting, I kind of want to get our house in order a bit. So I haven't planned this out in a creative world or anything like that because I like my builds to be fairly organic. But I think the idea is here is we're going to have a pathway down here of some sort, and this would be a nice lean over with some supports, and the other path going up the hill that way. So that way we might be able to utilize a build on top of the hill here. That would be quite cool to add some height to the area. Let's harvest some of these while we're at it. Give me that cocoa. Don't know if they're all fully matured, so I'll leave them at that and just put the beans back on. Like so, like so. Cool. So yeah, let's start off this build. Okay, so yeah, as I said, I want a pathway down here. It's a bit steep, so a bit of terraforming is required. So I just grab a bunch of cobble and some dirt for now. Grab some gravel. And do I not have any stone left? A bit of stone left, that's good. Right. And yeah, let's see what we come up with. Okay, there we are. Yeah, looking pretty nice. Watch the hole, I keep falling down that. I've actually filled in the other hole here. There was a bit of coal from episode 1 that I left because it's taken too long to mine with my stone pickaxe. But I went back down and just grabbed it quickly. But this is the staircase up to the platform. It's lacking a few details still, but yes. I'm pretty happy with it. Not sure what we're going to do down here to transition it. But so far so good. So I just want to go through some of the process making that I did. I like this wood theme with the brick. It's a pretty bog standard early game sort of colour palette. But these stripped oaks look really nice. The oak pops very well next to the andesite too. So sort of carried on that theme down here as much as I could. Got some trapdoors here with some lanterns hanging down from them just to provide a bit of light. I mean, it looks quite structurally embedded into the cliff and pretty strong. So as far as these steps goes, I've used a mixture of andesite, stone and cobblestone, and slabs and full blocks. And I like to have a process when I'm doing something, like something that I can believe blocks are where they are. And I try to just, down the middle here, you'll notice that I've just done either stone or andesite. And then at the edge, I've put at least one cobblestone on each row. And that's to suggest that like the cobblestone pieces are the rougher stuff, the stuff that people don't tread on as much. And then the smoother textures are the ones that sort of get weathered down and are smoothed out by people going up and down them, etc. And I've carried that on up here. Again, it is a very grey looking build, but it's looking quite cool. I've linked it up to the observation platform here, and you'll notice that I've moved some of my bits and bobs into this little alcove. Before I do this area here, and subsequently the steps up to the top of the hill, I need a storage room. Yeah, so the storage room will be maybe temporary, but more likely it'll be like a satellite storage room. I think I'm going to punch a hole into here, or maybe into the back here, but that's a worry of future, Bean. I'm not going to worry about that now. Additionally, you see, I did chop off like the top layer of dirt here. It was just a bit sticking out a bit too much. I've sort of, when I blocked off that cave entrance down there, I sort of like this shape. So I think I'm going to block off that cave entrance there as well and make a sort of a little pond here. And that will do really well to detail up the area. I don't just want this to be stone. I want to integrate this build into this hillside and make this part of the road that links a lot of my sort of collection exhibits. And that will look really cool. So, the last thing that I wanted to do today was I wanted to start the collection. And I need to start small. I was thinking, what could I get early on? Because most things are quite daunting. Most things are quite big, like regarding like animals, passive animals, fine. I could start collecting them. But I don't really have, I don't believe I have carrots and things like that. I've got some potatoes and I can grow some wheat, so I can lure some animals and start making pens there. But I'm not sure where I want to do that yet. Aggressive monsters, I need name tags, so I need to start a villager trading before I do that. So that's definitely not something that's going to happen today. Might get lucky. Well, I might convert some of the villagers over there to fulfill my needs. I should look at blocking them in their houses sooner or later, just so they don't die. However, I believe there was another village around here somewhere. I can't remember where, though. Maybe behind there or behind there. I cannot remember, but we'll come across it soon enough anyway. So what are we going to collect today, then? I think dyes. Now, how hard would it be just to get a few dyes? We're in a flower forest, so that should be able to get quite a few dyes there. There's some too tall flowers there. Yeah, so should be able to get quite a few different flowers. I stupidly used all my bone meal up getting wood, being impatient. So we just got to find what we see. We've got cocoa beans here, which that turns into brown dye. So eventually I probably do want to get all the flowers in the game as well, but does that include never flowers? I don't know. So I might not complete a collection in one go, but let's give it a go. So first things first, let's make a barrel. Let's just bonk it here. It's not important where it goes, it gets moved some point. So there are 16 dies in the game. So the chest is 9 long. Yeah. So I'm going to be alt-tabbing out occasionally, just because I'm referring to the wiki and just keeping them in the same order as the wiki, just so I can track which ones I've got, which ones I need. Let's break a few more of these off, just so we got a nice healthy amount of each where we can. And let's head out and see what we can find. So yeah, I mentioned in the episode yesterday that 2 tall flowers give you infinite dye of that colour. Now I think there's only 4 different 2 tall flowers in the game. Yeah, so here's some 2 tall flowers. I think these are ones that we saw from up there maybe, I don't know. But what are these? These are peonies. Nice. So some flowers give you the same dyes as other flowers. So cactuses give you cactus green. I'm sure I'm a little bit rusty on vanilla now. And I'm not sure if there's another way to get green anymore. Oh, these rose bushes, I think they're called. Yeah, they're the 2 tall red dye. So they will give us infinite red. And we got red through these tulips as well. And I think we got some poppies as well. There we go. Yeah, so red's covered. Ah ha 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 ha. What a spot. Lurking through the trees, we spot sunflowers. That is a good find. I think these are like oxide daisies or something. They give you, I think it's light grey. I don't know what tulips these are, but we're getting a good selection. Pink. Okay. And we got white. I presume that gives us white. That gives us light grey as well. Lily of the Valley. Okay, that's white. So white you can also get through bone meal. Pretty standard stuff. Yeah, I think most people knew that. I think they changed bone meal. So bone meal used to be the white dye, but they've changed that now. Wow. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. Now, I should warn you guys that I am colorblind. So this might be the toughest challenge that we'll face. I doubt it, but for dramatic reasons. What is that? Is that just a weird generation? Yeah, it's just a spike of the earth. That's weird. So I would like to find a desert. We got really lucky with our spawn location in the first episode. Oh, goodness me. I'm not trying that. But yeah, we got really lucky with our spawn location yesterday, and that just allowed us to get them cocoa beans really easy, which is gave us a head start on this challenge. I've just been walking through this acacia. I quite like an acacia sapling while I'm here. It's not far to go, but a lot of people don't like acacia, but I like it. The leaves are a bit funky, but the hello? But the logs themselves, I like them a lot. Oh, for goodness. I forgot about the, I say new swimming mechanics, but no, they're not new at all. Nice, moss blocks. That's a good find. Okay, so we've done pretty well. I just made some grey dye up off camera then, but yeah, we got 10 out of 10 out of 16 dyes. Yeah, the grey dye is just white dye and black dye. I'm sure there's some other colours that we can do, such as maybe like light blue. I don't think we got that yet. Light blue, get. I think that goes there. We're missing cactus. So cactus will give us. We got light blue, cyan. Sorry, of course we got light blue, cyan, cactus green, lime. I think the rest we need cactus for. So it's night time now. Let's get in bed and head out. Ooh, spruce. Oh my god. Wow. So this is directly north. Yeah, this is directly north from the base. Well, pretty much directly, but 1,000 blocks or so. 2,000 blocks. I just kept going north. Probably not ideal. I should have probably went around my base in a radius, but because I'm on a hill, I sort of knew-ish. Oh, cool. Yeah, I knew sort of there wasn't a desert right near us. Let's just collect a few more while I'm here. I found a shovel at a sort of, I don't know what you call them, a ruined nether portal. So I may as well use it. It's only gold, so it'll break. How does that? Wow, that breaks quickly. And so a gold shovel is 32. Wow. 32 durability. Okay, so I'm going to make the voyage back. Wait, that's handy. Fires rudely erupted. I just found this savannah village. And let's just have a little look what we got about. Oh, there's some melons. Is it an axe to break them? Yeah. I think I'm going to steal this bell. Keep the bell in my last village. Okay, we are home. I got 12 cactus to set up 4 of them there. Got another 4 cooking here. Smelting cactus in a furnace gives you the green dye. And let's see. Green and blue is cyan. So lime green is what, yellow and really? White and green? Nice. And oh, I guess purple. Yeah, purple. So that's red and blue, right? I need to get used to the old this crafting book more. It's a really good addition to the game. Before that, you just have to remember every recipe or check the wiki, but there we are, there we are. That's all 16 dyes in the game. I'd like a few more. Ideally, if we could get a skeleton spawner along the way, and then we'll have all access to the white dye. The trouble one is the black dye. We can make a squid farm. That'd probably be the best way of getting an infinite amount of black dye. However, squid farms are not hard to set up, but a little bit annoying. Right, it's night time. But mission accomplished anyway. Let's get a sign. All 16 dyes complete. So that we should actually think about making a challenge. We're nearly at wrapping up time. Like things that we need to do and things that there's a few things that we should do before that. We should make some iron gear. Finally. And the other thing, I want to just do a bit of decoration. Let's grab, we'll do this together, just so you can see some of the process. It's not much, but I want to fill in this shape here with water. I'm just going to do this part for now, just so we got a water source block near base, which would be handy. And oh, an egg, yum. And so when we come to expand it and make it deeper, we've got some infrastructure there, I guess. 2 buckets of water. And I'm hoping this will bring some colour to the area. I mean, it's looking quite nice and vibrant. When we get this done, add a bit more depth to the landscape. I would like to change all this. I would like to change all this out for some gravel and sand or something, just to make it look a bit more pondy, if that's a word. Right, yeah. Yeah, the blue contrasts it really well. And let's chuck this on. And let's chuck this away. I'm very quickly running out of room. So why not make a couple chests? And we need to do something about this storage very soon. Right, we are out of time. And we've done quite a bit today. We've started our collection. We've completed our dyes. We've got at least 1 dye of every dye in the game. We've expanded the base. And we've geared up a bit. So next episode will be more of the same, I think. Hopefully we can go out into the world and start collecting something else and start expanding our base a bit more. But we also need some quality of life improvements. We're living off the little bit of steak that we find and bread which we're thieving from villages. But anyway, that's it from me. Till next time, goodbye.